Thanks for checking out JumpCloud and our directory as a service. To better understand the platform and use cases, let's dive into the core features and how we help our customers solve IT-related challenges. Really, it all starts with the employee identity. This is where our customers manage users, their employee name, username, email address, group associations, the things they can access. JumpCloud is really designed to be a central authoritative directory source. So let's jump over to the console and create a new user. Here I'm in the console and I'm going to go ahead and add a new user. I'm going to give Charles a password for his first day on the job. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. So now we've created a user identity in the directory service, and let's start provisioning access so Charles can do work on his first day on the job. We're going to talk first about system management with JumpCloud. We support Mac, Windows, and Linux. So let's go over to the console and check that out. I'm going to come down here to Systems, where I can see a number of machines are reporting back to my directory service, some Windows endpoints, Mac, Linux as well. The way we connect a machine to the directory service is by installing a lightweight agent directly on the system. As soon as that agent installs complete, those systems will be reporting back here as you see. I've got one machine turned on, a local VM running here. And let's go ahead and find that system and provision Charles. We're going to come into the machine and provision Charles out to the system. And here's good insights of the operating system, other elements, MFA settings, policy control, but let's give Charles access here. I'm going to go ahead and select his identity here and control whether he's created as a standard user or an admin. I'm going to create Charles as a standard user and go ahead and hit save. Just like that, the agent running on this system picks up the instructions and will build a local account for the charles.darwin user. Now let's go back and provide more access to Charles. So the way we do this is by utilizing protocols in the JumpCloud console. Within our product, you can create a radius service to secure access into your Wi-Fi networks. You can turn on our LDAP endpoint so that you can connect your firewalls, VPNs, other resources to our LDAP service using standard open configuration there. And then also our SSO connections driven through SAML for your classic Salesforce, DocuSign, Dropbox, and all those tools, as well as API-driven integrations with both G Suite and Office 365. Let's go back to the console and see how we provision Charles into those resources. So here's our user, and we're going to utilize groups to provision this resource. So we're going to come in here and add Charles to the All Employees group and Engineering. I'm also going to come over here and provision his G Suite and Office 365 accounts. So let's go ahead and hit save. Now just like that, through the integrations of our product, the Charles identity is presented to all of our resources here. So let's go ahead and log in Google. There's our user, Charles Darwin, created here today. He's active. He can now go ahead and log into his G Suite account. Let's go ahead and check out Office 365. And there's the user provision there as well. If we head over to the user portal, we can see the various web applications that Charles was granted to by being dropped into the group Engineering. Here is the employee-facing portal. Charles is on my engineering team and has access to these various resources in which he can just single sign on into the portal. So here, through a SAML assertion, Charles is logged into his AWS account. Down here, Charles can manage his core identity, and if he updates that password, he updates his core directory identity, and now he'll use that password to log into all the services he needs to do his job, which could include Wi-Fi here in the headquarter office, this very user portal, his G Suite login, Office 365, and his MacBook, in which he's been provisioned here right now. Here we can see the Charles account has been created on this Mac endpoint. Again, that's through the JumpCloud agent. He can go ahead and log in and do work on his system. And here is Charles logged into his Mac endpoint. As we go back there and see what happened, we utilized group-based access control to provision the Charles Darwin user out to his resources, like his ability to log into the Wi-Fi, anything backed by LDAP, and the various SAML applications he can log into. We hope that was helpful, and please follow the links below to set up a free account and get started with your JumpCloud evaluation today.